Hey, what's going on out there, ladies and gents? So, I just got done watching my man Moist Critical's video where he basically talked about the lawsuit that Activision has filed against Anthony Fantano, aka TheNeedleDrop, arguably the most popular music critic on YouTube. And, I thought I would basically give my 2 cents on this lawsuit here. And let me just say this, I personally think that Anthony Fantano is playing a very dangerous game here because it's like, Activision, they are a multi-billion-dollar company, and trying to go against Activision is the dumbest thing anybody could ever do. I'm sorry, but this needs to be said here, man. It's like, and this is apparently all over a TikTok sound. That's right. All over a freaking TikTok sound is now being turned into a lawsuit. That's right. Basically, what happened is that Anthony Fantano, I guess he first agreed to let his sound be used, but then I guess, he had, a change of heart where then he basically said that in order for people, or I guess in order for his sounds to be used, he's going to want, a fair amount of money, even though the amount of money he's made from YouTube, from the time he started YouTube, I imagine is a lot, especially, given the ad revenue and I guess all the endorsement deals he might have been in and all that stuff. And I just think that what Anthony Fantano is doing here is only going to come back and bite him back in the ass. Just because, here's the thing, man, I'm not hating here in this video. Okay, I just want to let people know I'm not hating in this video. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to use common sense here in this video, just because, Anthony Fantano, I watched his videos and all that stuff, and in my honest opinion, man, he's just making a very dangerous mistake, because now that Activision is suing him, basically what this means is that he's going to really have to prove in court that, he didn't agree for this and all that stuff, and try and convince the jury and the judge. But it's like, I definitely imagine that in terms of the how the outcome of the lawsuit is going to be. I imagine that Activision is going to win this, and it's just going to make Anthony Fantano look completely foolish. Okay, this is how I really feel about this lawsuit, because that'd be like, me creating a TikTok sound, it being popular, and then, me basically trying to sue everybody for using it. It's just the most ridiculous thing ever, especially considering that the amount, like I said, man, Anthony Fantano, he has a big YouTube channel, he's famous. He's definitely earned himself quite a living, that, in order for him just to, try and demand compensation just for a sound when he's already making a killing off of YouTube is just absolutely just dumb and ridiculous. And, this is coming from somebody who works a regular 9-to-5 job. This YouTube thing, when I create these YouTube shorts, it's all, it's still a hobby for me. This isn't like a full-time gig for me and all that stuff, because like I said, I have a regular job. I work a regular 9-to-5, but it's like, Anthony Fantano, I imagine he's going to lose big on this. Okay, if you want to know how I really feel about it, this is how I feel about it. I think he's going to lose big, and it's just going to, basically, I think set a very dangerous, or I guess this could set a very dangerous precedent that, future creators could, exploit this type of, I guess, loophole. Well, can't really call it a loophole, but what I'm trying to say here is that trying to go against Activision, especially trying to threaten them legally, is the dumbest decision anybody could ever make, okay? And I'm saying this is because, in this situation, Activision, I would have to side with them here, okay? They have a clear point. What Anthony Fantano is doing, I think he's going way too far with this, and it's just and to say that if his demands would actually be met, this would set a very dangerous precedent where, future TikTok users could basically, be limited to whatever sound they use in the TikTok library. But it's like, if a sound was already added to the TikTok sound library, then it's like there's no going back. There's like no turning back. So why did Anthony Fantano feel the need to turn back and, all of a sudden feel the need to, demand money for his sound to be used is just really puzzling to me and all that stuff. And yeah, because obviously Anthony Fantano, as a music critic, I like watching his content, especially his album reviews and all that stuff. But I just feel like that now with him trying to go down this path and trying to basically take this whole thing even to court, especially against, I'm talking about a multi-billion-dollar gaming company like Activision that is very powerful, that has a crap ton of lawyers. Arguably, they can afford all the top 1% lawyers in the world. That'd be like, some random YouTuber, agreeing for his TikTok sound to be used, but then, they just decide to have a change of heart, and then they are like, okay, so if you want to use my sound, you're going to have to pay me money to basically have my sound be used, and or use my sound and all that stuff. And then, that'd be like, for example, a YouTuber trying to go after, I don't know, EA just for using their sounds in their TikToks. Which is basically another EA. Obviously, they are another powerful gaming company. So it's like, that'd be like somebody trying to go against EA, for example, especially from the legal standpoint of view. Like, this is the dumbest decision I've ever seen a YouTuber make. Like, especially a content creator. Like, I just think that Anthony Fantano this is only going to make him look foolish, and I think he's going to lose big on this, because it's like, this is Activision. Okay, this is Activision, man, a gaming company, and it's just trying to go against them is the dumbest decision anybody could ever make. And I think this right here is a great example of that. So yeah, because it's like, if anything, your TikTok sound, it's going to make your YouTube channel and your TikTok more famous. So it's like, for Anthony Fantano to not to go down this path, instead of him maybe realizing that, hey, the more the TikTok community uses his sound, the more growth it's going to come to his TikTok, and especially his YouTube channel, especially for him, making all those and putting all that effort into making those album review videos. He actually has a lot to gain from that. So why does he want to go that path? I have no idea, but this is my opinion on it. If I was Anthony Fantano, I would have just let it be. Why would he go down this path? I have no idea, but that's the video, ladies and gents. See ya.